everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christy and I am a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And as you see by the title of my video, I think I may have cracked a cheat code on eBay. You guys let me know what you guys think if I did. So a little backstory. For any of you guys who have been here before, thank you for coming back. It's been probably about 2 months now since I've done a video. And I just had something weird happen over the weekend and I wanted to share it with you guys and see what you all think. Okay. So I've been selling on eBay for like 5 years, part-time for the majority of it, and sales for all of us are very slow. The majority of us, sales are very slow, and we're having a hard time getting sales. I've been watching a lot of YouTubers lately, and a lot of the YouTubers that I watch who have eBay stores who have 10,000, 15, 20, 30,000 items are having days where they don't make any sales. And I think a lot of them may have items that are long tail, things that are not high sell-through. You know, you have to find the right buyer for those items, and maybe that's why their stores aren't getting as many sales as what they used to. That something in eBay may have messed up, and now people with longer tail items are not getting their items seen, their stores are not getting sales. And so I started kind of looking at my store because I had 990-ish items in my store. So not a small store, but not a big store either, you know, medium store, medium to small. And I was, you know, maybe listing one new item a day, two new items a day for quite a while. Consistently, every single day, listing something new, except, you know, if I didn't have anything new to list, I would delist something and then sell similar and relist. So I don't know if that, you know, if that works or not. Some people say it does, some say it doesn't, but that's what I would do if I had nothing to list that day. And, you know, I'd get, you know, 2 sales one day, no sales for a day or two, you know, 2 or 3 sales one day, you know, one the next, none, you know, for a couple of days. It was very sporadic in what sales that I got. And then probably about 3 weeks ago, like, I just had a fire lit under me. I started watching a couple of different YouTubers, new ones. One, I think his name is Dixon's Pickens, and then the other one, I cannot remember his name. I'm so sorry. But it lit a fire under me. I switched all my inventory from bins to this, so that everything's in order. And I started going to the bins now once a month, getting, you know, 80 to 100 items, listing 4 to 5 new items per day. And as soon as those are almost gone, I go back to the bins and get another, you know, spend a whole Saturday, get, you know, 100 more. And I've been doing that now for this has been my 3rd month that I've gone to the bins and started listing on a continuously 4 to 5 items per day. So I started doing eBay as a everything seller for the most part. As you can see, I've got clothes over here. You can't see it, but I've got shoe racks over here. Let's see if I can show you. And then that's a shelf with all kinds of things from pallets that I still haven't sold. In the back there's some dryers that I bought. Just all kinds of stuff in here, right? I don't know if you can see them. There's a bag of stuffed animals. I have a bunch of totes back there with stuffed animals. So I sold everything. And I stopped selling or listing stuffed animals, and I had over 150 stuffed animals listed. And I didn't sell hardly any, right? Like, they're just sitting in my store. They've been there for like a couple years. I'll sell one, you know, maybe every couple of months. And so I decided to do something drastic. I wanted to kind of niche down and get rid of most of my stuffed animals, just to move them out, get rid of them, clear up the bins, get that space back there cleared out so I could put on a couple shelves if need be. And so, let's see. So before this, every weekend my sales were very sporadic. I would have some weekends with 2 or 3 sales. The most I've had in the last 2 months is probably like 7 or 8 sales in a weekend, and that's between all 3 platforms. That's not the most I've ever had, right? in the probably last 6 months is about 8 or 9 sales in a weekend across the board for everybody. This weekend, this past week, I went through and I put every single stuffed animal that I had in my store on auction. Anywhere from $1.99 to $3.99 starting bids. And put them on a 7-day auction. Did that for all 153 items that were in my stuffed animals that were in my store. And this weekend, guys, my phone was just changing all day. And it wasn't from bids on my stuffed animals. It was from my items selling. Now, I did sell some stuffed animals, obviously. I think out of the 153, I sold like 12 stuffed animals. All for very cheap, all for like 1 or 2 bids each. They sold for the bare minimum, plus shipping. So, but for this weekend, between both platforms, or all 3 platforms, Mercari I had 0. Poshmark I had 5. And then that would mean I had 28 sales on eBay over the weekend. So to me, that's a lot of sales. Like I was packing up orders for quite a while. I've never had that many sales. So I had 33 things going out this morning that I packed up yesterday. And then this morning, or so far today, I've had another, I think 5 or 6 sales between Poshmark and eBay. Poshmark has stepped it up, but I've also stepped up my listing on there. I use Flip as my cross-poster site. And so I've been cross-posting 10 per day to Poshmark and to Mercari. Mercari, I've had like 1 sale in the past 10 days, so not much. But Poshmark has been several every day now. And so I don't know if putting that many items on auction, having that many new eyes in my store looking at those items, prompted eBay to put my other items further up in search, so those were sold. So like I said, I sold probably about 12 stuffed animals out of everything, and so if I sold 28 items on eBay, that would be, let's do the math, 28, 18, that'd be 16 sales on eBay over the weekend. That's more than double what I normally get. So, I don't know if any of you all want to try that. Taking some of your really super old inventory that maybe has been sitting for a while, that you need to get rid of, just like slashing it down, doing a 7-day auction and putting it really cheap so you get all them eyeballs in your store, and then eBay sees, oh, that store's getting a lot of activity all of a sudden, let's up their stuff. Maybe, I don't know. But I wanted to share all that with you guys, so maybe if you wanted to try it and see if it works. So, that being said, I've got another 5 items, so I'm going to start trying to do videos more often, maybe showing you some of like what's selling, watch me pick my items, and then I figured I'd do like, I went to the bins this last Saturday, I got 81 items, and I figured every day maybe I'll just go through 1 bag and show you that while I also pick my items and kind of do those, a few times a week. I used to do like, not auctions, mystery boxes, go get things from Cozy Threads, from some other thrift store place online that I have not been there in a while, so can't remember the name. But I would do unboxings of those, but you don't get to choose what you get. Sometimes there's a lot of stuff in there that you can't sell or that you don't want to sell. And this, give me 1 second. I've got to step out here and return that light on. Come on, light. There we go. Sorry. So, let's get to picking some of these items so you can see what things I did sell overnight. So I did sell, or somebody paid. It's sold before, but somebody paid overnight for a couple of stuffed animals that they bought. One is just this little sugar loaf stuffed animal. Let's see. It sold for $1.99 plus shipping. And then another one is this one here. It is a Cat in the Hat Dr. Seuss plush, and it sold for $3.25 plus shipping. And then I also sold, let's see, inbox, or in spot 210. See, that is so easy now. I just go to exactly where the number is and pull it out. I don't have to search through the bin. So I sold these. Let's see, be able to see. Boys like snow pants. The brand is Arctics, and they're just a size 4T. And let's see if I can open. I sold another 1 or 2 things on Poshmark. Let's see. See, number 421. I sold this shirt on Poshmark. It is Glamorous Curve. It is a woman's size 20. It is a tunic top. Of course, it's not gonna. You're not gonna be able to see it very well. There we go. That tunic top there by Glamorous Curve. And then I sold this is a men's faux leather, just like a travel case or toiletry case. And there. I sold that on Poshmark. And then the last thing that I sold on Posh. Let's see if I can find it real quick. There's a pair of shoes. Let's see, big A5, A1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then I sold these Volcom sandals. Those are my sales for overnight. And then I'll show you a few things that I picked up at the bins that I will be reselling. Let's see. So I went to the bins. I bought 61 pounds. It ended up being 81 items. My total cost was $109, which equaled out to be $1.34 per item. This first one is this Torrid, new with tags, sleeveless top. And then there is a woman's Eddie Bauer Polar Tech First Ascent, just quarter zip shirt, or no shirt, but like jacket. This is a pair of Not Your Daughter's jeans, the Maryland Straight. Not Your Daughter's jeans do not do as well for me as they used to, but in pink I don't know how well that would do either, but they're in like almost new condition, so I picked them up. One thing I do like to pick up a lot of that I know a lot of people do not are scrub tops. They do not sell for a ton, but they sell often. And this is a Grey's Anatomy size, I think it's an extra large, yeah, size extra large top. My smalls in this sit, but the larger sizes sell. This is another couple of scrub tops from UA Scrubs. They're both extra large, but they're the same brand, same style, same size, so I will lot these and sell those. Let's see, this is a bra, I believe it's Laura Ashley. I have no idea if that brand does very well, but larger size bras usually sell for me, and from the bins I couldn't pass that up. It was, again, almost in new condition. I have had this dress, this brand of dress, several times throughout the years, and every single time I've had it, it's sold within like a week. It is called Soy Boo, and it's just like an athletic branded dress, I think. These are some Worldwide Sportsman, like fishing pants. They're the convertible, the zip, outdoor hiking pants. So those, I don't know if that brand does very well, but usually that style does fairly well. See, this I'm going to get listed ASAP because it is a Disney what is it again? Zombie Band, Nightmare Before Christmas, like sweatshirt, in a fairly decent size. It's a extra large. This one is like a waffle knit hoodie by Columbia. Now most of what I get from the bins are bread and butter. It's everyday brands people have heard of. I do get other items as well, but mainly try to get bread and butter. Just a Disney Christmas Tweety Bird scrap top. And I believe that one was extra large also, so yep, extra large. And this is, oh yeah, it's another one exactly like the other one, so I'm probably going to lot all three of these together. The other same brand, the UA scrub top, in kind of like a Hawaii tropical theme. See, this is a kids. I don't pick up very many kids items because I don't do very well, but this one was a Columbia fleece full zip jacket for girl 7-8. This is a hat, and it is by Crown NC, Winnipeg, Canada. And if I remember correctly, it is a wool, like a wool trapper hat, made in Canada. So those always do fairly well, especially this time of year. And then there is some Athleta, size small, just some leggings. And of course that light goes off again. So we have another one more item in the bag that we'll show today. This I believe is another, yep, Columbia. Just a nice knit winter hat with the little thing right there. So that's everything I'm going to show you today. I'll probably do another video tomorrow or the next day with some more things. I am redoing the experiment again this weekend. I redid as many as I could. I didn't have enough free auctions to do all of them that didn't sell again, so I did about half of them. And we'll see if the same thing happens again this weekend. And I will report back to you next week and let you know if it did it again or if this was just a fluke. Also, if any of you guys try this, please come back and comment either on this video or the next one next Monday and let me know if it worked for you also. And if you like this kind of content, if you like to see what other people are selling or what they are listing, please give me a thumbs up and follow, because I will be doing way more videos now than I used to, or at least that's the plan. So have a great week, everybody. Hopefully you guys make a lot of sales, and I will talk to you guys all on the next one. Bye.